Hey guys, I just want to go over why I stopped watching the LCS. Something I really used to love doing. Man, I remember back in the day when LCS first came out, it was so huge for me. Even before that, the competitive play between all the different countries and it was so cool. Like when I first saw Moscow 5 and when I first saw like Dignitas and TS. I wasn't really a TSM fan. I mean, I was later, but because I met Darius in real life. But that was why I became a TSM fan. But anyway. When I had first watched the LCS and league competitive play, it was this whole new thing to me, and it's the reason why I actually got into League of Legends. I was always a competitive gamer, but I was playing PvP games that weren't really known, but I was always excelling at them. I was like the best at every game I had played, and when I had finally esports was something new to me at the time, and so was League of Legends. And when I had seen all these, real life people playing together in tournaments, I was like, wow, this is something I dreamed about. And it was really cool because when LCS got released, it was something I could look forward to weekly. I got to see my home country of America or North America fight against other countries. It was so cool. Worlds is something I always looked forward to. I know that North America wasn't the strongest region, but I remember I'd sit with my friends. We'd all get like popcorn snacks, and I remember even one point, like I think it was like in season 4, we actually hosted a LAN party at my house, and it was great times. But I stopped doing all those kind of things because I actually just lost interest in watching League of Legends competitive play. I mean, I still watch OGN or I guess LCK. I still watch OGN here and there sometimes because I like to see how the Korean players are playing. But I really miss having like pride for my own nation or my own country. Even though I know North America is one of the weakest regions, I still love supporting them to no end. I still love to watch them, and I love to believe in them. But I think one of the last few League of Legends games I watched, competitive games I watched was I think it was Cloud9 in Worlds. I think because it was Cloud9 at Worlds, and I think they got kind of crushed, but it was still fun to watch them. It was still fun to root to an all-American team that I could believe in, like my own country's team. But now I don't really know. I think after that, Cloud9 was like the last all-American team, and they had like a bunch of imports from Europe and Korea. And I don't know if China. I don't know if they're doing China too much, but I know it was like a lot of things with like a lot of Korean and a lot of European players coming to North America. And yeah, it's cool because North America is the land of opportunity, but it was always nice having a team to root for that you know that 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 represented you and your players and your community. But I don't know. After Cloud9, I think they got someone else. I think they got like Jensen mid, and I haven't really followed League of Legends ever since because see, Cloud9 was the last real North American team that could actually represent us. So now when I think I watched LCS a few times after, and it was like a bunch of people I didn't know from different regions, and there was no real full NA roster. And I just kind of stopped watching LCS because I was watching it to root for my own country. And people might argue like, oh, North America's stronger now, or oh, the LCS teams have a better chance of winning now, but like it's not the same. I mean, when like remember LMQ? I thought that was funny because like they were saying, oh, they're gonna represent us in America, and I'm like, okay, if LMQ had actually won, would that really be a victory for North America? Technically, but I mean, come on. No one's really gonna think that a bunch of people like from China are actually representing America and America's player base and um, America as a League of Legends community. Okay, so yeah, like ever since North America lost their last full NA roster, I just stopped being interested in LCS. But yeah, again, I still watch OGN here and there because I do like the gameplay, and it's always nice to learn from them. But yeah, I definitely lost my interest in the LCS after I couldn't really root for a whole NA roster. That's just my perspective on it. I know it could be, I guess some people can consider it a little shallow or biased. I don't really know. Patriotic. I don't know, but that's just me. I know some friends feel the same way too. Like we'll talk about like, oh, there's no real NA teams anymore, and it's true. There's no real NA teams anymore, and I think that we should definitely focus on that more. And if Riot focuses on having actually at least one full NA team we can actually root for, I promise you have my view, and you might have some other viewers come back too. But that's just me.